All of you NBA fans out there know about the players on your favorite team, and be that their names, stats, former colleges, or playing history. Most of you take pride in knowing a lot about the athletes you look up to. However, one thing that very few of you probably keep track of is who your favorite players are dating. And to our surprise, many of them are currently going out with A-list celebrities. So today, we're going to be counting down the top 10 NBA players dating celebrities. But before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on all of our latest content. Number 10, we have Ben Simmons. While Simmons has been a beast this season on the court, averaging an astounding 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, it turns out that he's been doing pretty well off the court as well. That's because he is currently dating popular reality TV star and influencer Kendall Jenner. Now, in short, the pair's relationship has been the dictionary definition of on and off. That's because they were first together between May of 2018 and September of 2018. Then, they got back together in November of 2018, but split again in May of 2019. And finally, they got back together again in December of 2019 and have been together ever since. And while they cited their busy schedules as the reason for the breakups the last 2 times, this time it seems that they are making a real effort. And while Kendall Jenner is reportedly not officially saying that Simmons is her boyfriend, the amount of time they spend together suggests otherwise.
As is Kendall Jenner.
Down for Cleveland, number 26, Kyle.
Simmons stepping in, Sixers look for the lead, Ben whizzing down the floor, laying in 2, and the Sixers have their first lead of the game.
At number 9, we have Devin Booker. While Devin Booker may be the king of missing the playoffs, he definitely hasn't missed out on much in his dating life. That's because, while the tabloids have pointed to Ben Simmons dating Kendall Jenner, it may just be that Devin Booker has stolen his woman. That's because in late April of this year, he was seen driving around with Jenner in Nevada. And although they were trying to keep a low profile, it sparked a bit of a social media firestorm, with many commenting that Kendall Jenner was essentially just a toy for NBA stars. In response, Kendall Jenner tweeted that, quote, "They act like I'm not in full control of where I throw this cooch." As a result, many speculate that the two may be getting intimate during the quarantine.
Hey, look at D-Book, y'all.
I love you, Kendall.
There go Devin. There go Jenner.
Number 8, Kevin Love. Given that he is a 5-time All-Star and a 1-time NBA champion with the Cavs, it's no surprise that Love is regarded as one of the league's premier power forwards. However, Love's girlfriend, Kate Bach, is pretty notable as well. Born and raised in Vancouver, Canada, she works as a model and in fact has appeared in Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue every year from 2013 to 2019. Reportedly, she and Love have been dating for 5 whole years, and the two actually made headlines in August of 2019 when Bach was involved in a rafting accident while they were whitewater rafting together. Although Bach had to get multiple staples in her head to cover up the bleeding, she soon recovered, and we just hope the two continue to go on adventures together for years to come.
Show me that. Nice. You get your head stapled.
At number 7, we have Jokic Noah. Although he is barely talented enough to make an NBA roster these days, Jokic Noah is certainly still talented enough to do well in the dating scene. That's because he is currently engaged to Brazilian model Laís Ribeiro, who has gained quite the following due to her being a high-profile Victoria's Secret model. The two reportedly started dating in September of 2018, and in August of 2019, Noah proposed to her at the famous Burning Man festival in Nevada, going on to say on Instagram that, quote, "Proposing to you was the easiest decision of my life." And that quote, "This wedding is about to be lit. We just hope the couple happily marries and stays together for the foreseeable future."
NBA star getting naked in the streets of Santa Monica. He's 6'11", he's 230 pounds, just stripping down next to his Porsche.
What are you talking
in Santa Monica? He's getting naked in
Wait a minute, he's
Santa Monica.
naked.
You make it sound like he lost his mind and he's running through the streets naked.
No,
He's doing what you do when you come from the beach. He's changing.
Number 6, Kyle Kuzma. While Kyle Kuzma may be the star on the court, he also appears to be dating famous actor star Vanessa Hudgens. For those of you who grew up watching High School Musical, you know exactly who Vanessa Hudgens is. Playing Gabriella in the famous film series, she is now also featured in a number of smaller movies and Broadway shows since. Regardless, what's interesting is that she may be dating Kyle Kuzma. The pair have been seen going out for dinner together at nice restaurants, hanging out together in their spare time, and on Vanessa Hudgens' part, showing up to Kyle Kuzma's basketball games. However, However, whether or not they just want to be friends or would like to go further is still a mystery. Number 5. Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal has been in the news a lot lately for both his crazy good stat line and the trade rumors about him, as most people believe that he will leave the Washington Wizards sometime soon. However, we just hope that he will not be leaving his fiancée anytime soon, as he soon recently got engaged with American model, actress, and television personality Kamaya Adams. Kamaya Adams most notably has appeared on season 2 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and has 837,000 followers on Instagram. And although Beal and Adams just got engaged in January of 2020, the couple already has 2 kids, and the pair have been inseparable ever since they started dating in early 2016. So, all in all, we just hope that the Beal family continues to stay strong during this quarantine.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucker in the house bored and I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored. I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored.
At number 4, Kyrie Irving. Everyone knows that Kyrie Irving is a great point guard, but it turns out that he must be a pretty good boyfriend as well. That's because in September of 2019, his girlfriend Marlene Wilkerson, who goes by the stage name Golden, was seen wearing a massive diamond ring. For those of you that don't know, Golden is a popular influencer and model, and has amassed a total of 431,000 followers on Instagram, while working with Lash Effects LA, RPG show Wigs, and Good American. Now, not much is known about her relationship with Irving, as the two have been very private about it since they started dating in 2013. However, we hope that this ring is a sign that the two really are engaged, and we wish this power couple all the best.
Ah, baby.
Yeah, I'm being that person.
From the train station to this?
I know.
What are we doing?
Arigato. Arigato.
You anime character? Get out of here.
Number 3, Klay Thompson. While it isn't out of the ordinary for NBA stars to have girlfriends, Klay's girlfriend Laura Harrier is interesting because she is a star in her own right. A former model, she is now an up-and-coming actress, with her most famous role being as Peter Parker's love interest, Liz, in Spider-Man Homecoming back in 2017. Having been a couple for the past couple of years, let's hope that Klay and Laura's relationship remains happy and drama-free for the foreseeable future.
Fashion style, it's getting better. Since I've been with Laura, she's been really making me dress much nicer and much more like a grown man instead of the kid I am.
Next year I have a series called Hollywood by Ryan Murphy that will be out on Netflix. It's set in old Hollywood in the 1940s and it's going to be really good. And then I have a film called Bios with Tom Hanks that will come out later in the year. And I don't know what I can tell you about that, but I look really different than I do right now, so you guys should see it. You wouldn't even recognize me.
At number 2, we have Paul George. Although most of the girlfriends on this list are famous in a conventional sense, Paul George's girlfriend, Daniela Rajic, has a rather unique claim to fame. That's because she gained notoriety as a stripper at Tootsie's, a Miami strip club that is a famous hangout for professional athletes. In fact, George and Rajic actually met in 2013 and have been dating ever since, having had 2 daughters during their time together. Nowadays, Rajic has moved on from stripping and works as a model and co-owner of the swimsuit line Nude Swim. And with the couple recently announcing their engagement in November of 2019, we just hope the two will be happily together for the foreseeable future.
I can't even reach over.
Hookah bud. What are you doing?
Mwah. Wake up.
And number 1, we have Blake Griffin. While they are not dating anymore, we had to add in Blake Griffin because his ex is none other than Kendall Jenner. The pair got together in August of 2017 and they split in April of 2018. This was likely because they were in a long-distance relationship after Griffin got traded from the LA Clippers to the Detroit Pistons in January of 2018. However, what is interesting is that now Ben Simmons and Devin Booker are in the mix. Kendall Jenner has garnered quite the reputation. As a result, Griffin has made a few tasteless jokes, which perhaps some of the nastiest being directed at Kendall's mother, Caitlyn Jenner, with one of the worst being when he roasted Caitlyn by saying that, quote, "On behalf of the entire NBA and half of the rappers on the Billboard charts, I want to thank you for giving your daughters their daddy issues." We just hope the beef between the two settles down soon.
I thank you for your bravery. And as a human, I want to thank you for the doors you've opened. And on behalf of the entire NBA and half of the rappers on the Billboard charts, I want to thank you for giving your daughters their daddy issues.
That's all we have for you today, everyone, and thank you all for watching. Let us know which celebrity couple you thought was the most shocking. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you don't miss out on all of our latest content. Until next time.